Welcome back. Another episode of Roundtable, and tonight we're talking about the holidays and the holiday season. Now, I want to ask about a non-traditional holiday, Black Friday. Black Friday, as you all know, starts an hour after Thanksgiving dinner is finished. And there have been protests, and there's been a movement to get workers the day off. Because now places like Walmart, Target, and Best Buy, they don't wait till actually Friday morning to open up. They open up Thursday night. So you have to finish up Thanksgiving dinner with your family, and then 6, 7, 8 o'clock that evening, full stomach and all, you gotta drive on up to work. People were saying that's just greed, corporate greed. These people make low income wages. And they feel like people should boycott Black Friday because these people are not getting their full holiday off. I want to start with you, Miss Nicki. What's your opinion of this holiday, Black Friday?
I think it's a mess. And I noticed that each year, like you said, it gets closer and closer. And a dollar to a dime, there'll be a day where Black Friday will become, I started calling now Black Thursday. Because I'm noticing the stores are opening at 5, they're opening at 6, and you're just getting the itis real good and, you know, having a good time with your family. I think it's a mess. I think it is a horrendous mistake. But, you know, greed, the almighty dollar.
Okay. So. Brother Jay, you want to add on?
Well, Black Friday is about making money, and that's why they created it. I don't even know why it's called Black Friday.
Right.
Because what is it?
Right.
You know, we spend a lot of money, so maybe they figure we gonna get out there if it's Black Friday. I just wish that I don't participate in Black Friday. I'm not going out there to deal with that mess. I just wish that we could sometimes open our eyes up and see and have more of an impact on things that ain't necessarily the right way to do things. Now, there are great deals out there, don't get me wrong, but if I got to push and fight to get a deal, I don't want it. That's the reason why I don't participate in Black Friday.
Mr. Brown, if you were a business owner and you had a shop that sold merchandise, would you open up your business on Thursday evening after Thanksgiving dinner?
No, I would. I mean, if I'm not going to be there, then why should my employees be there? You know, I'm definitely not working. I'm going to be with my family. So if it's got to be about money and it comes down to Thursday, I don't need to be in business. I mean, it's one day. If I'm gonna make the money throughout the whole year, but I'm not gonna sacrifice the family time for one day. Like if I make $2,000-3,000 more, I can never get that time back with my family. You know what I'm saying? So the money or time, it's all. I'm never gonna sacrifice my time for money, and I don't expect employees to do it either. I mean. Some may, because they may need the money and they may not have family. So if someone says to me, Randy, look, please let me work. I'll open up the store, I'll stay all day. I don't have family. Then that's another case, you know what I mean? But me, my policy is you spend time with your family. I'm going to push you to spend time with your family because I'm going to do the same. And I think that's what more companies should do.
Right. The owner of Chick-fil-A is, I believe, a devout Christian, and that's the reason why he doesn't open up his stores on Sundays, because he believes he wants his employees to be able to go to church and praise and worship on Sunday. And some people agree with that, some people have criticized him for that, but he sacrificed that Sunday morning for something he believed in. Now, I also respect your views that if I'm not going to be there, then I'm not going to force my employees to come. So, having said that, I want to know people's opinion of the overall money that is being spent. The money that sometimes leaves our community on days like Black Friday. Now, I've seen news clippings and videos where you have lines of people waiting outside of the store before the store opens, waiting to go in there and spend their money. When the iPhones come out, you see lines of people waiting to go get that phone. When the new Jordans come out, you see lines of people waiting to go get those Jordans. In a perfect world, we're not supposed to be that judgmental, but you don't see those lines when people are trying to go to PTA meetings to talk to their children's teacher. But you see those lines for those things, which some people may consider shallow. Any one of the panelists, have you ever stood in one of those lines for any of those items? And what is your opinion when you see people standing, waiting for those items? You want to start, Mr.
Yeah,
Brown?
it's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? I look at some of these clips just last Black Friday, and people are fighting over material things that don't even really matter. This is not the things that you're gonna think about when you take your last breath. If you even see to take your last breath, you're not even gonna be thinking about those items, but you're fighting over them. They're immediate, instant gratification, but the same item next year is gonna be tucked away somewhere, you know what I mean, and you're not even gonna be worried about it. So before I buy anything now, you know, I ask myself, what value is it adding to my life?
Brother Jay.
You know, growing up as a kid, you know, you had one pair of sneakers in my generation. Now you got kids standing in line to get their 7th pair of Jordans. And I think that something is wrong with that. You stand all night long. I ain't talking about just standing in line. I'm talking about you there from one day to the next with the hopes to get the new Jordans. You might not even get them. You might just be standing out there and they may fall short of your size when you get up there, or they might just simply run out of sneakers, period. Something I think is wrong with that when you have to have something right now. Everything is so instant. We got to have it. We want to be the first. Why?
Right.
You know,
A question I often ask. Miss Nicki, can you tell me the difference if you get an iPhone 6 on the day it comes out, or if you get that same iPhone 6 a month later? Is there any difference?
There isn't. And then the other thing, there's no difference. I know of some people, I guess they had the iPhone 4, 6 months later the iPhone 5 comes out and the iPhone 4 still works. So no, there's no difference. You're just being bamboozled and spending money. Keep the phone you got.
They changed the cases, the
Changed the
sizes, the lens, the shield. They changed the battery charger, so you can't use the other accessories, and you got to buy a whole new accessories. And it does seem like a con game.
And then when you buy the phone or electronic or whatever, shoes, clothes, it becomes obsolete. The next 2-3 months later, another new one's coming out. So then you feel like, you know what? I gotta get that because this is old now. So society kind of shows us, even in commercials, you know, society kind of through our whole life, from kids to adults, we have to have the things that we cannot have.
Now, Brother Jay, you had mentioned that growing up, you was poor, but you didn't really know you was poor.
Right. Our family didn't talk about bills. Like if they were short, you didn't know about it. They kept adult business. They didn't say things in front of children. When they had to say something they want to say, they asked the children to leave the room. So we never knew the struggle that moms may have went through at the holiday season or beginning of the school year. I mean, because the beginning of the school year is about as big a holiday as Christmas because you're getting all these new clothes. But we didn't know that kind of thing, and I think more parents should take that model because your kids shouldn't be stressed out about what's going on at home. That's adult business. They should be more concerned about their books and their education.
You said that you never really found out you was poor until other children pointed it out to you.
Oh yeah.
So were you teased as a child?
Yeah, if you didn't have the latest sneakers or if you weren't wearing the jeans that everybody else got, you know, back in the day, Calvin Klein's or Jordan, I mean, then them ain't Calvin Klein's, them fake Calvin Klein's you got on right there, yeah, they joked you.
Mr. Brown, you grew up in Norfolk. You went to public school.
Yes, I did.
What kind of treatment did you receive?
Oh man, I kept up with the Joneses. I tried to. You know, I was that kid that had to have the newest. Psychologically, I was brainwashed. You know, and if you didn't have the newest, you would joke. If you didn't, if somebody had the brand new Nikes or the Jordans that came out, I'm not gonna say the the Jordache, what you just say? See, it was Guess, boy. It was Guess when I was. If you weren't wearing Guess jeans, then you didn't have the right jeans on. You would be joked. You would be looked at. You would be viewed as he ain't cool. You know what I mean? So I sought after to get the best. You know what I mean? And I fell for that. And it's just growing up, you didn't want to get. No one wants to get joked. No one wants to be kind of secluded from the cool crowd, you know, but you were placed there by, judged by what you wore, you know, and that was, as a kid growing up, you know, that kids nowadays got it rough, you know what I'm saying? Because it forces you have to be this way in order to be accepted, when you really don't, you know what I mean? It's just, you have, just be yourself. If your mom can't afford it, it doesn't change what's inside of you. You still have that value, you know what I mean?
A lot of interesting thoughts and ideas being shared tonight. When we come back, we're gonna get all our panelists to institute a new holiday of their own and delete one off the calendar. So some of you will probably be upset if they delete your favorite holiday, so please write us and complain about how much you dislike our decision. We'll be right back. It's Round Table.